Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome in to our coverage here on Rutherford Weather. Looks like we have some storms, strong storms, that are beginning to move through the area, and we are certainly going to kind of continue to track those here as we go through the evening. Those storms are to the north and west as we speak right now, and I just noticed that we have the wrong information here, so it's not 7:30, 24. It is now 8:17, 2024. So how about we change that for you there? Okay, so the storms are to the north and west. Meteorologist Justin Bailey has been watching these storms kind of push from the northwest, and they have been strong and even severe, but that severe has been dropped at this moment for the Nashville area, and it looks like the areas that will be impacted, maybe the northeastern corner of Rutherford County. Looks like the time of arrival in about 25 minutes for Laverne, and Smyrna 34 minutes, down toward Rocky Fork 39 minutes, Mona 39 minutes. Silver Hill, which is just across the Rutherford County line in Wilson County, 43 minutes. Leanna in about 45 minutes, 48 minutes in the Walter Hill area. That's the time of arrival. This white circle indicates the area that we're watching because that's Rutherford County. And as we take a look at the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office live cam, we can see that the current temperature is 84 degrees, humidity and dew point way up there. And we are seeing maybe some flashes of lightning off in the distance. Let me just bring that camera up and let's see which button that produces. Nope, not that one. Just going to kind of bring it up and leave it in the corner there for us to watch. That's the button that I wanted to do. So we'll leave the camera atop the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office up there for you. No severe thunderstorm warning. It is a special weather statement that is in effect for the far northwestern corner of Rutherford County. Let me zoom out there just a little bit, and now we can bring up the details here. Severe thunderstorm warning, the special weather statement in effect for winds up to 40 miles an hour and maybe pea-size hail. This storm has pulsed up and pulsed down on us as it's been moving from Bowling Green down through Clarksville. Really, it's an I-24 rider here, if you will. And we're seeing this storm in the downtown Nashville area. Let me clear my markings there. So really affecting the downtown area here at 10:19. That is our radar hole, if you will. Saw a little flash of lightning there in the distance on the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department camera. We are seeing a special weather statement for the storms that are located back in the Clarksville area. More storms beginning to pop up kind of in advance. There's some storms in Lebanon. But this is the one that we've been watching as it has been diving down from northwestern Middle Tennessee or northwestern areas. So from Bowling Green down through Clarksville and really again down I-24. So it looks like we could get some high winds with this. Again, we have had a severe thunderstorm warning for that. The warning, according to the National Weather Service, forecaster Josh Barnwell, allowed to expire, but 40 to 50 mile per hour winds will remain possible with this. So we're continuing to watch that as we monitor the National Weather Service chat on this storm. Thought we may have some severe storms this morning. We did have a few special weather statements issued early, but nothing in terms of severe thunderstorm warnings for this. Going to have some cooler weather after, which will be nice. Kind of a taste of fall, if you will. Notice back here, this is why we kind of began watching some hail reports. There's 2-inch hail, 1.5 inch, 1.25-inch hail back toward the Hopkinsville area. And as you notice, there are some power outages up in Todd County, Kentucky, and in Logan County, Kentucky. So that's kind of why we've been monitoring this. It's our special weather statement. Let's see. Montgomery County reporting about 2,500 power outages with this storm as it came through. So we are continuing to watch the storms as they approach the Rutherford County area. Looks like right now about to cross over into our far north corners of the county. This would kind of indicate the county line here, okay, roughly marking. So if that's our far northern corner of the county, here's Couchville in that area. And here is Lake Forest Park in Laverne, Fate Sanders Marina. Erase all of that and back out, and we see that the storm over to the east has now produced a special weather statement with 40 to 50 mile per hour winds with that one as well. So we would characterize these as strong storms, nothing severe, but definitely enough to maybe wake you up. We see the radar sweep coming in to kind of update the radar imagery. And of course, we're seeing some of the showers and storms beginning to move into our county border, Four Corners Marina, down toward Lake Forest Park. So several areas that we're kind of looking at. That's the storm here in Clarksville, the one here in Dixon. This is the one that will likely impact parts of Rutherford County. This one a little further to the east in Wilson County now, and maybe parts of Cannon County in a bit. This is in the Wilson County area here, of course. Looks like Trousdale County's got some power outages, about 563 being reported at this point. Strong summertime thunderstorms kind of beginning to push into the area. Rogue storm down towards Spring Hill, but here in Rutherford County proper, just kind of waiting on this line. All those plus marks, by the way, that you see here in this area, those plus marks, that indicates lightning. And you can see a few flashes in our camera atop the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office from Rutherford County EMA. So again, this storm has just kind of been riding down I-24 here. That's an approximate path of I-24. Gets us close anyway, right? So we'll continue to track this as it moves through our county here and see what happens. Hopefully things will remain tame. Again, the National Weather Service has allowed the severe thunderstorm warning, which kind of prompted us to go on in Wilson County, knowing these were riding to the south and east when the severe thunderstorm warning in the neighboring county popped up. It's kind of why we went live here on the channel. And then, of course, the severe thunderstorm warning was allowed to expire and really cancel because the storm had weakened. 40 to 50 mile per hour winds possible as this storm makes its way into parts of Rutherford County. So we'll continue to watch it. I'm going to circle Rutherford County here so you'll know where to look. And we'll keep the live stream going here for a bit as this storm makes its way to the south and east. After this, more comfortable air will kind of move in. It'll be a welcome relief. It's been kind of sticky the last few days. Last weekend, I think, kind of ruined us, didn't it? With the nice, comfortable temperatures that we had. Tomorrow's going to be a markedly different day in terms of the weather. So stay here with the Rutherford Weather Channel. We'll continue to give you updates here on what's going on as we continue. We'll keep the radar going. We'll break in with any analysis and things of that nature as we watch this storm progress to the south and east from the Davidson County area, now pushing into northern Rutherford County. Hello? Are you able to hear me? Oh, let's see. There we go. Hello? Hello there. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning now for Rutherford County. Working to try to get this on radio as well. Severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Rutherford County is in effect for the next 26 minutes. Get you the details on that here in just a second. Working to try to get this on radio for you. See what we've got going on social media too. Got Braves on radio here. So trying to get all of this all situated here at the right time. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning for those of you watching on the Rutherford Weather Channel in effect until 11 o'clock. That includes Murfreesboro and Smyrna. The details coming up here, of course, in just a couple of moments. Strong storms moving into the area. Not sure if we have some power outages going on or not. All right, here we go. Let's get an update here on the severe thunderstorm warning here in effect until 11 o'clock. Who do we have with us?
We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for northern Rutherford County until 11 o'clock. A strong thunderstorm is just entering Rutherford County right now, just north of Highway 708, as it continues to make its way to the east-southeast. And we'll be hitting Smyrna here within the next couple minutes, and we'll be crossing I-840 here within the next 5 to 10 as it continues to move down to Walter Hill within the next 10 to 15. This storm is capable of producing strong wind gusts. If you're on the path of this storm, seek shelter within a sturdy building away from windows. Once again, a severe thunderstorm warning is currently in effect for northern Rutherford County until 11 o'clock. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Michael Cotter.
Thank you, Michael, for the update there. And again, we are watching, as you see here, flashing in the orange, the severe thunderstorm warning. This is in effect for Rutherford County here for the next bit until 11 o'clock, it looks like. And we're getting all kinds of warnings and information here, so which that is good. Have multiple ways of getting warning information. We do the very same thing here at the Rutherford Weather Channel. Lots of lightning in the area, of course. Let's see here. Let's do a bit of a storm track here. Still trying to get our bearings straight here on what's actually going on. May need to do a bit of a reboot. Let's see here. See the lightning in the distance. That's atop the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office. Wondering if we have some power outages here in the Rutherford County area. Having a little trouble communicating here with radio. Well, not in the downtown area, it doesn't appear, but we do have an outage reported in Smyrna. Right now, the storm pushing in Lake Forest, Pools Knob, Fate Sanders Marina, in that neck of the woods, down toward the Rutherford County Airport there in Smyrna, the Smyrna Rutherford County Airport Authority, Smyrna Rutherford County Airport Authority, Motlow State Community College, Lee Victory Parkway. It's where the heaviest part of this storm is beginning to push through. Heads up for you in Walter Hill, Central Valley Trailhead, up toward Wilson Elementary School, Mona Recreation Area, Nice's Mill Recreation Area, Sulphur Springs Road at Shacklett's Road. This is for the northeastern parts of the county. Tracking severe thunderstorm warning now for Rutherford County. This goes into effect, or is in effect, until 11 for another 20 minutes or so. So if you're in the area of Fate Sanders Marina, you're seeing the heaviest part of this storm come through. John Coleman Elementary, down toward Sharp Springs Park, Sam Davis Home, Lee Victory Parkway, around the Smyrna Airport. So this is around Highway 266. That, of course, runs into State Route 96. That's Jefferson Pike, if you will. Any area you see in the orange polygon here. So kind of marking this off. See where it's kind of flashing here. That area is our severe thunderstorm warning. That is in effect until 11 o'clock. Pull up the details here until 11 o'clock. And this last report was at 10:30. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust indicated. See if we see any information from the Weather Service. 60-knot winds northeast of Laverne and Smyrna. So the strongest winds, of course, coming into the Laverne-Smyrna area right now. For some reason, I'm not seeing everything I need to see here, so let's see if we can take one of our cams, and that's the Rutherford County Courthouse. And we'll restart our radar here so we can drive the bus, if you will. There we go. Got all of our controls back here now. So here's our severe thunderstorm warning in the polygon here. Seeing some wind gust, Walter Hill Elementary School, down toward Las Casas, Copper Ridge. And again, let's See how fast this is moving. Southeast at 40 miles an hour. Give you a bit of a track. South and east, 40 miles an hour. Whoops, not 100, 470, maybe 40 would be better. So Mona, it's right on you. Walter Hill, 5 minutes. Leanna, 7 minutes. Florence, 10 minutes from now. Las Casas, 11 minutes. Compton, 11 minutes. Canesville, 13 minutes. Browns Mill, 14. Noreen, 15. Down toward Milton, 20 minutes. Kittrell, 22. Reedyville, 26. Times of arrival for this storm that is producing some very high winds. And there we can see where those highest winds are located. "50, 60 mile per hour winds right there. Fate Sanders Marina, John Coleman Elementary. Those brightest yellows are where the highest winds are located. National Weather Service 2 minutes ago, still showing 50 to 60 knot winds, which is kind of what we're seeing right there. "50, 60 mile per hour winds reported. So if you see your area here, Weekly Hills, Murphy, Stones River Homes, there's John Coleman Elementary, Trigger Island, some of the roads here. Trying to zoom in to see some of these. There's Jefferson Pike. We mentioned Jefferson Pike. We've got a little update here. And looks like the heaviest winds, the 50 to 60 mile per hour winds, now toward the Cedar Crest Golf Club, Powell's Chapel Road Slab, Mona, down toward the SRM Concrete headquarters right along 840. There's another pocket of high winds just across the county line, across 231. Of course, right here you can see the Nashville Super Speedway. So if you know where any of these areas are, that's kind of where we're tracking the highest of the winds, but still some pretty gusty winds down toward the Florence area, according to our weather product here. Nice Mill Recreational Area, Bethel, Sulphur Springs Road, at Shacklet Road. That's always an area that seems to flood. Not really worried about that at this point. This is going to ride along I-24, it looks like. Here's Interstate 24 right here. 24 kind of meandering through the county, dissecting the county. And you can see if you are to the north and east of I-24, you're in pretty good shape. I'm sorry, if you're to the north and east of I-24, you're going to experience this storm. If you're to the south and west of I-24, Eagleville, Rockvale, Stewart's Creek, down toward Buchanan and Plainview, you're in good shape. See if we can take a look at our power outage map here. See if we have any further information. Not exactly 100% sure why. Yeah, we're seeing some power outages start to pile up right around the Smyrna area. from this storm. A total of 2,736 customers within Rutherford County without power right now. It's our current radar look. This orange polygon is our severe thunderstorm warning. Got a new radar sweep in. Looks like we have the storms beginning to push into the Wilson Elementary School area, almost to Walter Hill School. Looks like we just got an update on the severe thunderstorm warning here, just to pass along the additional information. I think Davidson County has been taken out of that, but still 60-mile-per-hour winds. Smyrna, Laverne, Watertown, Walter Hill, Cedars of Lebanon, Las Casas, Milton, Gladeville. If you're in those areas, you need to remain on alert. This storm moving at about 40 miles an hour to the south and east. It's going to take a look at our wind product here and see, yeah, we're still seeing those high winds. Maybe down just a tick, but not a whole lot. 40 to 50, maybe even almost 60-mile-per-hour winds. In the brighter colors, that's where you're seeing the highest winds right now with this storm. So pick out your neighborhood. Right here we see Walter Hill Elementary. It's Wilson Elementary School, so if you're along Highway 231, there's Cedar Crest Golf Club. Storm's been going for a little bit there at the SRM Concrete Corporate Headquarters. There's Nice Mill Dam. Beginning to push into northern parts of Murfreesboro. Here's Siegel High School. You can see those yellows and oranges getting closer there. And as the storm gets a bit closer, you may be able to hear the dogs here react. They hear the wind picking up outside. Whitehaven Community, Regency Park. Las Casas may be a little further east of that. I'm not sure about this part here, you know. Erase all those markings there. And this severe thunderstorm warning kind of lines up with where we're seeing the highest winds with this storm, right? There's a pocket just across the county line. Going to probably move into nearby Noreen. But if you're in northeastern Rutherford County, you need to be aware that this severe thunderstorm warning will continue here for the next 8 minutes or so. We'll see how far it's extended. If it's extended, I would expect that it would be. Let's put this wind product in motion. It does look like maybe the winds are backing off just a little bit. That's the last 7 frames. Let's take it to the last 14 frames here. You can see how it definitely picks up right as it enters into Laverne and then maybe kind of pushes out, if you will, and disperses some of that energy. National Weather Service will have a determination to make whether to extend this warning a little further to the south and east, or whether to continue a special weather statement at that point. This is our wind product. Where is the rain happening? Well, this is our reflectivity. We'll send that into motion. And if you look at this feature here, you'll see a bit of a gust front kind of pushing out ahead of the severe thunderstorm warning. Maybe this is slowed a bit as well. 100% sure. But it does look like it has slowed down a bit in those last couple of frames, because this warning takes it all the way almost to Kittrell Elementary School through Lascassas and Milton. And right now you've seen that gust front, but you definitely haven't seen the brunt of the storms, and that is kind of lagging back just a bit. 6 more minutes left until this warning has expired. Kind of recenter everything just to get your bearing straight. If you're just now popping in, this is roughly Rutherford County. And you can see it's pretty much along I-24 and in this direction, right? To the north and east that we're seeing the high winds with the severe thunderstorm warning. Let's dive in and take a look at the wind product, and we're definitely seeing the winds kind of disperse out. It's not as much of a concentrated area of the higher wind gusts that we were seeing, and we were seeing close to 60 mile per hour winds. These are definitely much more in the 40 mile per hour range in the yellows that we're seeing here now. Put this into motion. See the brighter yellows and then how it kind of backs off a little bit. That was the 40 to 50, maybe even 60 mile per hour winds. Probably closer to 50 to 60 mile per hour winds that were coming into the Laverne Smyrna area. And things kind of pushed on out there a bit. Let's get an update here on the severe thunderstorm warning here on Rutherford Weather. What have you got for us?
Like you said, we are continuing to keep an eye on this severe storm warning in effect for central Rutherford County until 11 o'clock. For this line of strong thunderstorms now that's stretching from Walter Hill and even over top of Smyrna as well, making its way to the southeast, and we'll be around Murfreesboro here within the next 5 to 10 minutes. This line of storms remains capable of producing strong wind gusts, although I'm not quite seeing as strong winds as when this warning was first posted. So most likely we are not going to be seeing an extension on this warning. It should be allowed to expire here as we get to the top of the hour. Once again, we still have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for central Rutherford County until 11 o'clock. From the Weatherology Center, I'm meteorologist Michael Cotter.
Thanks, Michael, for the update there. And it looks like, as you were just speaking, that the National Weather Service felt the very same thing, because it's a severe weather statement that has replaced the severe thunderstorm warning here as we approach the top of the hour. Less than 5 minutes, Leanna, Compton, less than 5 minutes. Lascassas, about 7. Down toward Browns Mill, 9 minutes. Murfreesboro, 10 minutes. In the downtown area, Blackman, 12 minutes as we continue to scroll through, and you can see the times, approximate times of arrival for the impacts of the storm as we just tracked it out there for you. So the severe thunderstorm warning has been or will expire here in like 3 minutes and be replaced by this special weather statement. And here is what the special weather statement reads: wind gust up to 50 miles per hour. It's that 60 mile per hour threshold that gets us into a severe thunderstorm warning, by the way. So that's why this is a special weather statement. It will carry it through the eastern, well, let's call it the uh, really from I 24 to the east. So if you are east of I 24, you're going to see impacts of this. Although we are seeing some areas up toward Rock Springs and Rocky Fork beginning to experience some storms as this storm begins to maybe expand a bit back toward White Bluff and Bellevue in the Nashville area. But that's not the strongest part of this storm. And obviously, as we have been kind of watching it go through northern parts of Rutherford County, we've seen some pretty high winds in that area. Meteorologist Justin Bailey joining us now. And Justin, this has been a storm that's kind of pulsed up, pulsed down. It's kind of been kind of erratic, just like Mother Nature, huh?
Kind of doing what we expected tonight. Be pulse severe, nothing real sustained. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, this it as it was going through the Smyrna Laverne area, it kind of pulsed up a bit, and then as it continued to move to the south and east, kind of lost some of that. But still a pretty potent storm for this time of the year, and it looks like the National Weather Service has seen the fact that the storm is weakening just a touch here and continue this severe or the special weather statement as it continues on through the county. So, have you, as you've been analyzing this storm, what have you kind of seen from it as it's progressed down through Rutherford County?
I actually spent the last little while sitting on my back patio doing a little time-lapse photography of it, trying to get some good lightning shots and stuff as well of it, and noticed actually a considerable decrease in the lightning activity as it was approaching us. So that tells me that it is weakening, and I agree with the National Weather Service in continuing the special weather statement, but probably let this severe thunderstorm warning play out.
Yeah, we've been kind of keeping an eye on the camera atop the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office in downtown, and the lightning strikes have certainly been decreasing that we have been able to see from the live camera there. So this is just kind of typical of what we see this time of the year when we have a transition from really hot and humid to maybe a more stable air mass, if you will, because the next few days are going to feel pretty comfortable, kind of like what we saw last weekend.
Yeah. We got a little bit of a frontal system coming through, and it's going to be pleasant tomorrow. I know today was a scorcher for a lot of folks, but it's going to be pleasant tomorrow. It's going to be pretty nice.
So, with these particular systems that kind of come through when the fronts make their way through in the summertime, this is kind of the clash that we see in the fall with the very hot and then the cooler weather. And, when those two systems kind of come together, that's when we see, severe weather. Are we seeing that a little earlier, or is this just kind of a summertime pattern for us?
It seems a little bit early. We've had a couple little frontal systems come through. Last week's cooler weather was more attributed to the tropical system that came across Florida, and we were on the back side of that. We got benefit of being on the back side, getting some of that cooler, drier air out of Canada, got pulled down in our way. But yeah, this seems a little bit ahead of schedule, but nothing that's crazy ordinary.
Yeah, it's I mean, if you don't like the weather today, just wait until tomorrow. That's what we've come
that's
to
exactly
be
right.
accustomed to here in Rutherford County. So it's good to see that you're seeing the same thing, that this is kind of pulsing down a little bit. So we'll probably kind of leave this going as it goes through the county, but with the special weather statement and no severe thunderstorm warning, we'll probably just leave the radar up going for folks. And appreciate you joining us here this evening, and look forward to kind of working with you to keep folks here in Rutherford County apprised of what's going on with any severe weather that comes through the county.
Yeah, absolutely. It's what I'm here for. And thank you for the service you're providing. We'll keep monitoring this storm. And if it pulses back up, we're here.
Sounds good. Appreciate that. Meteorologist Justin Bailey joining us here on the Rutherford Weather Channel. So we're going to kind of leave you with the live stream. Here's the radar. You can see what's going on here. You can see the camera from atop the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office going. Maybe a few flashes of lightning in the background. And the special weather statement continues. You're going to see some thunder, some lightning. It's not severe at this point, and that is good news as we continue. Nothing from the National Weather Service in terms of storm damage that we're seeing out there right now. So with all of that being said, we'll leave you with it here for just a few. We'll pop back in if there's any problems and stay with the Rutherford Weather Channel as we continue to track this storm through the county here on Rutherford Weather. Alrighty, Rutherford weather fans, we do believe the severe threat has passed here. We do have a special weather statement out to the west in Spring Hill, but there's really nothing further to the north and west of us here. You can see the Rutherford County outline. We do have some storms with some lightning out toward Cedar Grove and Pleasant Hill, down toward Jackson Ridge, approaching Eagleville, but these are non-severe. These aren't even warned for a special weather statement, or not warned, but there's no a special weather statement for those. So we do feel like the severe weather threat is over here in Rutherford County at this point. We could have some rogue showers pass through. We do see some lightning in the distance in our camera from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office camera. But I think we feel pretty safe in ending the live stream here. Go to bed, have some good sleep tonight, maybe a little pitter-patter on the roof. And thanks for joining us here on the Rutherford Weather Channel. Boy, that was a big lightning strike there, wasn't it, in the live camera? But we'll certainly keep you abreast. We'll pop back in if we need to. But we do believe these storms are kind of progressing to the south and east. And what is still to the north and west of us will pass outside of the area. Okay? All right, friends, thanks for joining us here on the Rutherford Weather Channel. We'll continue to keep you updated on everything that's going on here in Rutherford County. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and let your friends and neighbors know that we are covering what happens here in the Rutherford County border, 600 and plus square miles of Rutherford County. We're watching that for you, keeping you updated on the weather, and we'll be right here on the Rutherford Weather Channel.